I find the composition of them to be absolutely supreme. As I go through all of the details and the makeup of the shoe, it still makes me wonder why these sat in the first place. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of Deadstock Media. I'm Tyler and I want to thank you for joining us. We're going to be checking out a brand new rendition from the Jordan brand that, to my surprise, didn't get scooped up by anybody and everybody as soon as it landed. Still trying to figure out why that is personally, especially when this color blocking used has been known to light the market on fire when it's used on other models. Now, whether it's because this silhouette just isn't as popular as other ones, whether it's because Jordan didn't happen to wear this particular colorway, I'm unsure of it all, but I'm hoping you can help me get to the bottom of it as we dive on in. So without much further waiting, this is the French Blue Air Jordan 13. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you that the French Blue colorway is a really well-received colorway throughout the Jordan catalog. We've seen it come in Jordan 12s, we've seen it come in Jordan 7s, and most of those get swooped up immediately and they aren't left to linger on shelves. For some reason, this 13 kind of breaks that mold, and I was surprised when I'd see it at Foot Locker or at Champs or even on the Nike website well after its release day. We're the beneficiary of that, and I'm kind of going to walk you through just why I think that may be in a moment. We're going to start with the construction of these kicks though, because I find the composition of them to be absolutely supreme. First off, we have the white tumbled cushion leather that we happen to see on various other 13 editions. If you take a look at the gray toe, there's also some tumbling there. And then you have the French blue suede overlays that pretty much wrap the entire kick in comfort. Coming around the front of the shoe, we have the perforated leather tongue, as well as the cherry red Jumpman on top that'll make you pop. I'm a big fan of this entire shoe, especially with all the similarities to other 13s that we've seen throughout the years. And I'm gonna give you a few of the perks that I enjoy, as well as a few of the heads ups that I'd like to impart on you before you even unbox them. First up, the similarities between these and the gray toes from a few years back is unparalleled. I mean, obviously you have the gray tumbled leather toe, but where those editions had a raspberry red suede overlay, you have pretty much the opposite in this blue overlay. While this French blue suede happens to make the entire shoe go, if it's anything like the red suede that we've seen before, it may bleed into these pods right here. Now, it's nothing that you can't handle and clean off, but if you start to notice that after a few wears, at least you knew it was coming. I've usually been a big fan of the Jordan brand shoes that rock a holographic element, and the 13s, I believe, are what set me down that path. You have the emblem back here that in different lights you'll see the Jumpman versus the number 23, and even if you turn it over, there's a slight holographic element on the bottom too. In addition to the holographic elements, one of the things that may be the unsung hero on this shoe is the various different piping colors and just how they play off one another. As you look at the sole, you'll see the gray portions that offset the French blue. You also have 3 carbon fiber pods found on this shoe, and these are the only spots of black that you'll see here. Now, I really enjoy them because when you turn the shoe over, this mid portion will forever remind me of an 11, and that is by far my favorite model of Jordan. Another detail I want to showcase is that French blue Jordan tag at the base of the laces. Now, I believe the Jordan 13 is the only model that utilizes this tag placement, and because it stands out so much to me, I definitely wanted to get your eyes on it too. And as I go through all of the details and the makeup of the shoe, it still makes me wonder why these sat in the first place. If you have any insights or if you think you can help me put these concerns to rest, go ahead and drop it down in the comments because I'm dying to know. And frankly, the 13 is one of my favorite models, and it's probably always going to have a spot near and dear in my heart. I'm also personally not driven by resale value, but I can understand that's a big thing in the shoe game. So if you swoop these up with the intention of being able to flip them for a quick profit, now may not be the greatest time. But if you keep them on ice and keep them looking fresh, there's no telling where these will be in a couple years, and you may be able to realize a little bit more on your investment. There you have it, everybody. A real quick unbox of the French Blue Air Jordan 13s that just dropped. I know that a lot of retailers still have these on their shelves, so if you happen to miss out on the online release, don't feel like you can't go swoop yourself a pair. And in addition, if you're using StockX or GOAT, you can probably find your size under retail. So if you happen to capitalize on that, make sure you let me know down in the comments. I'm always down to hear a great deal. And if you took anything from this video at all, be sure to drop me a like and hit that subscribe button, and then turn on all your notifications so you never have to worry about missing a post. Other than that though, I'm Tyler with Deadstock Media.